There's been a massive showdown in Kolkata as people from different walks of life have joined the protests that are taking place in Kolkata. Justice for Abhaya. That clarion call has been made not just to the junior doctors of RG Kaur Hospital, but the private hospitals have also now joined in. Let's take you through some more breaking news now coming in. Kolkata High Court has now granted bail to 9 arrested protesters. In fact, the 9 protesters were arrested from Tridhara Puja Pandal. Remember this after we've seen the kind of escalation, particularly after the junior doctors have essentially raised concerns about the failed promises. This was after the doctors came out with a 10-point demand, once again saying that they are not going to resume work unless these promises are fulfilled by the Mamata government. What was also a bigger cause of concern for the doctors was not just the condition in which they've been operating, but the security of these doctors. In fact, they say that mere lip service on the part of Mamata government, and that is the reason why they say that they were forced to once again this protest, to resume this entire protest. Let me also go across to my colleague Kishore, who's joining us on this broadcast from the Kolkata newsroom. Kishore, as we also beam out those pictures, images of what's really happening on the streets of Kolkata, and it is no longer restricted to just the junior doctors of RG Kaur Hospital. Private doctors have now joined in. What's the latest that you're picking up?
Well, Shravan, it is Durga Puja here, biggest festival of West Bengal, and Kolkata's mood and West Bengal's mood is different this year. And as we see, doctors are continuing to fast until death, until their demands are fulfilled. On the other hand, the breaking that we are looking at right now, the Kolkata High Court has observed that it is absurd that these protesters who were at that puja pandal raising slogans for justice, they were arrested. The Kolkata High Court has observed that clearly they did not have any conspiracy in their mind when they were raising those slogans. So all of these 9 protesters have been given bail from the Kolkata High Court, and they have been given bail in return of ₹1,000 bond. That is what we are getting to know. And also the High Court has said that the 9 protesters who were arrested, they have to refrain from visiting any pandal and raising slogans. They can go to the pandals, but these raising slogans and creating a ruckus should be avoided, is what the Kolkata High Court has observed. So at one hand, the Kolkata High Court is clearly shocked in the way all these protesters were arrested from a puja pandal just for raising slogans for justice. On the other hand, it has also instructed all the 9 protesters not to again raise slogans, because this whole case is now sub judice. On the other hand, we see that many of the doctors who are fasting until death are now very serious. Their health condition is deteriorating. On the other hand, one of the doctors, Aniket Mahato, is in ICU right now. But on the other hand, there is complete apathy from the state side, as the state government is not really doing much to ensure that all their demands are fulfilled. Shravan.
Just a quick update, Kishore, with regards to the response really coming in from Mamata government. In fact, there are certain attempts that have been made by a section within the government, within the party, to perhaps taint this entire protest that is actually taking place. What's the kind of response that's really coming in from the government?
Day before yesterday, the Chief Secretary wrote a letter and called some of the representatives of these junior doctors and called for a meeting. But the state government clearly did not want to give anything in writing. There was no assurance given in writing. Everything was orally told to the doctors that your demands will be fulfilled. You come back from that particular fasting and don't participate in that anymore. On the other hand, the police administration has also sent several letters to the doctors fasting that your fasting and your stage which you have erected is illegal. We can go anytime and we can get you out if we see that the situation is going out of hand. So from the administration side, from the government sides, there has been much apathy. That is what the doctors are saying. Mamata Banerjee has not spoken about it since the last many days, since she went there when the doctors were in front of Shastro Bhavan. On the other hand, the condition of the doctors are not deteriorating as we see that they are fasting continuously, demanding justice and also their demands to be fulfilled. Shravan.